In the mid-2000s, millions of Americans swiped their credit cards every day without thinking twice. What they didn't know, every single swipe could be landing in the hands of one man. That man was Albert Gonzalez, the architect of one of the largest retail hacks in US history. Over 170 million credit and debit card numbers stolen, retail giants humiliated, billions in damages. And at the center of it all, a teenager from Miami who became a cybercriminal mastermind. Albert Gonzalez was born in 1981 in Miami, Florida, to Cuban immigrant parents. From a young age, he was obsessed with computers. By 12, he had his first computer. By 14, he had hacked into NASA systems. Yes, NASA. And the FBI, they noticed. But instead of jail, Gonzalez walked away with just a warning. In high school, he was the pack leader of computer enthusiasts. Troubled, brilliant, isolated, and already discovering the power that lay behind a keyboard. But he wasn't just curious, he was daring. He didn't just play games, he played with the systems that controlled the world. After high school, Gonzalez bounced around jobs in New York and New Jersey, but his real obsession was online. He became a key member of Shadow Crew, an underground forum where hackers traded stolen credit cards, fake IDs, and personal data. Shadow Crew was like a digital black market, and Gonzalez was already rising as a leader. In 2003, he was arrested for ATM fraud. But here's the crazy part. The US Secret Service recruited him as a paid informant. $75,000 a year. He helped them bust other hackers while secretly planning his next move. Between 2005 and 2007, Gonzalez and his crew launched a campaign that shook the retail world. They targeted TJX, Marshalls, BJ's Wholesale Club, Barnes & Noble, Sports Authority, Boston Market, even fast food chains. Using SQL injections, packet sniffing, and Wi-Fi vulnerabilities, Gonzalez silently stole credit card numbers, millions at a time. Just at TJX, he captured 45 million card numbers. Heartland Payment Systems, 7-Eleven, Hannaford Brothers, adding up to over 170 million stolen accounts. And the lifestyle? He lived like a king. Miami condo, BMW, designer watches, a $75,000 birthday party. He even buried over $1 million in cash in his parents' backyard. Secrets don't stay buried forever. In 2008, authorities traced the hacks back to Albert Gonzalez. The Secret Service informant, the very person they trusted, was the mastermind behind the biggest cyber theft in US retail history. Evidence stacked up. Servers, code snippets, sniffer logs, all pointing to Gonzalez. And here's where the story takes an even darker turn. Around this same time, another Miami hacker, a teenager known online as Comrade, real name Jonathan James, was also under federal investigation. Jonathan had hacked into NASA and the Department of Defense when he was just 15. He was the first juvenile ever incarcerated for cybercrime in the US. After Gonzalez was arrested, investigators suspected Jonathan might also be tied to the retail hacks. The pressure mounted, the surveillance never stopped, and Jonathan felt the walls closing in. The parallel between Gonzalez and Comrade is haunting. Two Miami prodigies, two brilliant minds, both consumed by the world of hacking. One would spend decades behind bars. The other would never make it that far.